morning everyone, it's Behzad here again from Hey World Coder. Welcome back to another video of how to create a login app using Android Studio in Java language. As you remember from our previous video, we left off here from our login page. We checked if the user already registered to our app or no, and however we checked the checking email verification status as well. In today's video, we are going to set up our welcome page, and we are going to set up a method to show the user's name and return the value from our database. We are in our login page now. Just go to your project, Java, go to your welcome page, the main page, and we need our XML welcome page as well. Just go to your welcome page, minimize here, and you should see something similar to here. Go to on your top right corner in the middle shape, then you can see the hard code of your XML layout. So we change the name to linear layout, just highlight it and linear layout. Come down here, we're still inside this, the first tag. We need a padding of 20 dp, orientation, it will be vertical. That should be okay. Just coming down, we need a text view. Why do we need a text view? Because we can set up this text view to the data which we are going to return from our database. It will be wrap content / /. We are giving an ID to it, ID gravity, layout gravity will be center, because you want the text, it will be center of the screen. Margin top, it will be 150 dp, will be around here. Then text style bold, and text color just coming down as FFF. Then whenever you put a codes for your color, then in the left hand side on this little narrow window, you can just change it. Just click on here, you see it already is white. You can choose it to whatever you want. I just choose purple for right now. That will do the job. Now we set up a text view to assign the value that we are going to retrieve from our database and set up to this text. It doesn't show anything because this text, it doesn't have any value right now. So go to your welcome page. We are on our welcome page. Come down, the first thing we are going to do, just creating our container. Before forgetting, above your onCreate, just write down a comment, write down the method name, and bring it down. This is the bracket is going for our main class. Just write down main. We need a tag for our debugger, LOGT and tab, and it should create a tag based on your activity's name. Then you're coming down, we need our view bending, initialize it here. So you just write down your XML layout name with a capital, welcome page bending. So you're starting with exactly the same name of whatever activity you got, you write it down and it has a bending at the end. So that's how you're creating a bending view. What else do we need? We need a firebase auth to get an access to UID for the user here. So let me write it down here. We need to have an access to this UID. So that's why we need our firebase auth. So you are going to create a private firebase auth, given a name with it. Then we need a database. Why do we need a database? Because we are going to return a value from our database. Why do we need Firebase database? Because we have to access to this data here. That's why we are going to use our Firebase database. Private Firebase database, small f. Initialize it here. We should be set up for now. Then go to your welcome inside your onCreate, below your super. So now we have to initialize these variables to the main class. Welcome page bending, equals to, now we need to get an instance from our main class. As soon as you write down your activity's name, you should see the inflator, the top one here. Say layout inflator, choose that one. And inside the parentheses, just write down get layout inflator. That it will get an instance from your welcome bedding page. Come down, creating a view, give a name to it, equals to. Now we need to get a root to this object that has been initialized. Welcome bedding dot get root, semicolon. Delete this name and write down the object you created. It should work. Come down below. Then we need to get an instance from our database and firebase auth. Firebase auth equals to firebase auth with a capital F. Remember, you have to get an instance from your main class. Then you need a variable database, get an instance from our main class, firebase database.get instance. Shut it down. That works. Below on create, we need another method to return the value from the username. Copy your first line of comment, bring it down here. Our container is ready. Then we need a debugger to make sure this works. Retrieve username. So how we get an access? Remember, we register our page. Let me bring it up for you. Remember, we created a bridge between our app and our Firebase. We use this route to send the new user data to the database. Now, we are going to return those data. That means, however you restore the data on your Firebase for registration page, the exact way you need to bring them back. So that was a very common issue I had. I faced an error and it took me a long time to understand what I've done wrong. But remember, however you are going to restore or storing your data on your database, if you want to retrieve them, you must exactly use the same route you saved them. Going back to your welcome page, we need a database reference, give it a name to it, retrieve username equals to is I'm going to register page. I will just copy this line of code and bring in here. We created a bridge between our app to our Firebase again. Now we are going to just return one. So how we are going to do it? We need a snapshot. Just write down the object you created here, copy it, paste it down. Dot add value event listener, the top one. Value event listener, tab. New value event listener, again the top one. And it will automatically create a method for you. Come down here, just semicolon, finish it off. How are we going to getting it? We need to get a data snapshot from our database, and then we specified it here. What data exactly do we need? So we need an instance from our constructor. Just let me bring it up. Just go to your project, app, Java, bring it down. We need to go to our constructor. So constructor is public. That means we have an access to these variables here. So then we are getting an access to the whole class of constructor. Then we say we need our full name. Write down your constructor name, username, equals to, we need a data snapshot, dot set value, get value, semicolon. As you see, we have an error. The error is because data snapshot doesn't have any value to return data from. So we just write down our constructor name. That means we need to get an access or getting the value from our constructor class, whatever it is here. Then come down. We're creating a string. Show name equals to. This will show you how it works. Username, the object we created, dot get full name. Where this full name came from, we got it from our getter and setter in our constructor. Go to your constructor, get full name. This is actually a method, and we got an instance from that method. Bring it down. Now we got an access to our username. Now how we are going to show it. Remember, we created a text view here with an ID. Go to your welcome page. Need a bending, a parent, that a child, the username we created, dot set text, checking char sequence text, just show, finish. Now it should get a value of the full name from your database, and then it shows it. Below here, if that doesn't work or for any reason does have any error, we have to let the user know there's been something wrong. How we are going to do it, just write down a toast message. So delete off this text. Just get a database error. Put it down here. Dot get code. So our method is ready for now. What I'm doing is just minimize here. And this method hasn't been used anywhere. As I said in a comment view, it's going to run inside onCreate. Come to your onCreate method, bring it down, just return name and all set. We run our app to see how it works. Our app is ready. We are in our login page. Just put down the email and password you created account with. So we are on our welcome page, and you see it returns the name of our full name user. So now it doesn't look pretty. What I'm going to do is just here I write down and a text say welcome to this page or whatever. So just go back to your return name method. Behind show, we need creating a string. Just say welcome plus. Now it should work fine, and it shows a welcome message to the user. So I added a string as a welcome, and here you say a welcome whoever the name of the user is, and it shows it here. As you see, the app is working fine. We set it up a welcome message plus a string name to show the user's name. And if you have any question from now on, please write it down in a comment and I'll respond to them as quick as I can. Other than that, I will see you all in next video. Thanks for your time and watching.